going to be totally irrelevant to us because it tells you how to point the mouse around the screen.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay. First problem we've had is your high contrast white background causing problems. So we need the ability to be able to change background colours. Okay, which we need to go into the web page itself. Right, you gentlemen and Ryan. He's going to be this full guy, isn't he?
Absolutely, and rightly so too.
Okay, bitch. What can we... You're being recorded. You're being recorded. Come on, keep this clean. I've got to send this in as a pair of shoes. Okay.
We were talking to the web page here, that's what we were doing.
That's right.
Oh,
yes.
I can understand that then.
Yes. That's right.
Okay, can you tell me what can you pick up off this page?
There are 5 frames.
Probably.
It says there was.
Yeah. I just get image 1 link, image 2 link, image 3 link, that sort of thing. No.
Okay, well I'll describe it to you. What we have on the left hand side is chapter 1 of Computer Basics. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections to it, which are the bits you're going to be following through. But the page is split down the middle. On the right hand side, you have the text for this particular page.
I think we'll probably get that one in F6.
You may be able to. Okay, it starts off with, in this introductory chapter, you look at the components of the computer.
Just switch frames runs F6. Do you want me to read that out? F6 will switch between the frames.
See if you can find it. Are you getting that?
Yeah. I can start reading it much.
Yep.
So do you want me to slow that down for everyone?
Well, no, I want everyone to be able to read themselves.
Right. Have you found it, right?
So content frame, right?
So you hit F6 and everything on another one. Which frame is this?
It's not an easy thing, and it's also, I mean, it's not normal text.
Okay, so I'm in navigation frame, right, but it wasn't what I meant to do.
Well, it's over here, is it?
Black on grey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And for some reason, because you've inverted it, it's done white on
I
grey.
might be able to fix that. Unless you set the windows up. Yeah, this is the...
Contents.
There you go, the navigation frame. Yeah, you want content frame, and then you should be able to cursor up and down to read the text.
Yep, that's fixed. Okay.
Okay, so I'm in content frame.
You should be able to use it up and down.
Oh yeah, over here.
Okay, have a read of that bit.
And you can use insert down arrow, should work.
I'm trying to get to this because if I can get to that with the keystroke,
You can't.
cut it.
Right.
Because that index is really cool.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
One pro, I can also select this text and I can read that.
Excellent. Okay. We're able to select it. Which means if you guys could try selecting, maybe able to cut and paste or copy and paste into a document so that you can read this and then take the notes with you.
Is there any way to just email that out? Because, or do we just take this with us?
Take this with you. I'll give you a home areas on our service, so it'll have a web page. You can get to it that way, or an FTP, or maybe lots of ways of getting around it. By the way, who here drinks beer?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We have a beer fridge too.
I'm not much of a
Should I tell you the truth right after early tonight then?
Cold is
I should really tell the truth. I might have got early tonight.
Now, assumedly, if we find that we have insufficient time on what is this afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, if we pre-arrange, can we actually come in and get more computer time if we need to?
As much as you need.
Right.
As much as you need. Because what we do is this is generally run as we give a little lecture at the start. You run through and you do labs and you do the practical side of things now, and you read the stuff before you come in. That's the way it's meant to work. Okay, it's not. You're not meant to sit here and just read. The instructor-led side, it is e-learning, but it's instructor-led e-learning. Okay, so we use material that's on the computer, we use the practicals that are on the computer, we use all the equipment we have in the other room, but the reading you're meant to do outside. Now, that may not be possible because we've got so many problems actually reading this stuff.
Which is what we're going to try and solve.
Yes, exactly. Now, this is the easy bit. When we get to some of the diagrams, you'll find this will be very, very, very difficult to do. So we're going to have to work out ways of presenting these diagrams to you so that they make sense. And that will become especially obvious in the second semester. I'll actually set up email accounts while you're reading that. And
I've already read this bit. Is there any more than to read?
if you've read right down to foundations you need to begin your study of networking.
So kids.
Okay, there is, along the very bottom, another thing we can't get to, there is review, index, quiz, glossary, and back and next, in that order.
That's the nav frame, and we can actually get to the nav frame.
Okay, can you try to get to the nav frame and see what happens?
This one?
Ah, yeah, that's it.
Image 2, image 3,
Oh, they're well named.
image 4.
Image 2, image 3.
Okay, so next to
It's
that,
so shocking.
Okay, it's image 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
image 6.
So everyone translate next to image 6.
And
Okay,
the
now,
back is obviously image 5. If you can get to the image 2, it's going to be the index, which might be the easiest way to navigate around.
sorry,
Index.
yeah, the index will be if we can actually run, will be.
Bingo. There we
Okay.
go. Got the
Now,
index up.
can you read that? That should be actually accessible.
Because that looks to me like straight page 2.
Yes, it is.
Okay. These are each of the sections, so we may be able to, instead of going next, use that.
Yep.
But what it may do is open 200 pages.
No, it doesn't. No. It's actually quite good, and if that index stays in, I'll tap back to it.
Okay.
It's like it's-
Excellent. So, first point. Open your index, which is frame 2.
That's
Image
nav
into-
frame. Get the nav frame with F6. So then go your nav frame and then go to
sorry.
image 2.
Okay.
Come on.
That'll bring the index up, and we can actually go through from there. So for one problem, we can work around that one. But calling everything image 1, image 2, image 6 is just silly.
Typical.
Now, what I need for this is we can use boxes to get this diagram across of idealised computer.
Yep.
We can use
That one I reckon you can explain, right? I can't see that one being a major problem.
right. And normally what we do is we go this all that during lunch.
Yeah.
So, so have a read of that particular screen, 1.1, major components.
I'm still on the. I've got to go back to screen 1, right?
1.1. So, yeah. If you can get to those links.
Oh, but they're just saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 vertical bar, 8 vertical bar.
Oh, it's still
No,
hard
you're
to still
on the
too high.
section that says chapters, I think.
Oh, sorry.
So there's no frame below.
Oh, here we go. So, okay.
So you want 1.1.1 major components of a PC. Okay, now I know you're probably all familiar with major components of a PC, but we'll run through it quickly anyway, make sure it's all working for the same thing.
So look at 1.1.1.
I couldn't get to where.
Open that up.
11 frames. Fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says still issue.
Yeah, these should be quite easily accessible. Okay, we connect the PC up.
Okay, proof of payment, stored in keyboard, etc. Name, PC, components.
Okay, we'll actually use one of the good ones. So,
Document the configuration of a functioning PC.
It sounds like tape all over again.
it is TAFE. This
Yeah.
stuff is TAFE level.
Exactly.
Except we never actually had functioning PCs, but I mean, other than that, it was pretty simple.
Alrighty, now,
You want functioning PCs?
you're going to have to cable this computer up and all its components blindfolded.
Oh dear.
One of the numbers. There we go.
Well, that's just discrimination.
Yeah.
Ryan,
I'm going to write
Ian.
the association.
would you like to be the first to configure, to wire up this computer?
Yes.
So I'll just bring this over.
Use it myself. Where do you want me?
Okay.
Is that the front then?
We'll actually go to the back of the machine, which is this way. Right, we're walking down the corridor. There we are. Now, you've got to name the bits you're connecting and
What I'm doing.
what
Right.
you're doing.
Okay. let's do the monitor. Okay, is that what you want me to hear? Monitor? Yeah. What you want me to say, sorry? Okay, looking for the monitor. It's not that one. It's not that one. I'm going to use that one there, I should imagine.
What are you doing that?
Maybe it was a word. Video cast where suitable for these, I'll go and buy some. Just again, whatever's going to be
Both JAWS and for Zoom text and all this
Oh, well, look, that's just not fair.
sound cards too.
You're not allowed to have the power to the monitor already plugged in.
Sound cards are
Come on,
alright.
that's cheating.
Oh, sorry.
Sound cards mix, they're alright, sound
Um,
cards fine.
Okay, power, I'm plugging the power in.
Okay, first one will- Point.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, go on.
Before you begin, you should make sure the power is actually on.
Yeah, we've
okay,
done most
fair
machines.
In this case,
It's not.
it isn't
And
to
then
the power,
check
so I'm plugging power and plug it in. If you manage to get your fingers in between the
Two bits.
two that you are going,
Okay, no
Yeah,
problems.
I've mentioned that before.
B16.
No, I couldn't quite hold them still enough.
Okay, do you want me to have to leave it?
What's that?
Yeah, we also did reverse what's.
Okay, so
They're default cards,
No, they're one of the processes to show you guys.
okay, now I'm plugging the mouse in. Okay, now question, does it matter where the mouse and the keyboard go? Like you
On
can
some
do there.
machines it does, yes.
Yeah, most I've discovered that the mouse goes on the right.
The
Maybe
keyboard's
correct in this
closest,
case.
Yeah.
the keyboard's closest to the edge of the case. It's
Well, that's exactly what I was just, meant, yeah.
Okay, they're colour coded again. If we can get the
I
colour
like coloured coding. It's
Oh,
good.
it's great stuff.
It's good stuff, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so especially, I've never really done
Yeah, they've got a
this.
flat side on them so you can find the
Flat side goes, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so I plug the mouse in, I plug the keyboard in, and the monitor.
Yep, we have one more thing, which is the
Cool.
internet, sorry, the Ethernet
Yeah,
cable,
can I
which is
just
down by your feet.
see it there before? And they have to be down here somewhere. I'm telling you lies.
Okay, so it's built into motherboard.
Okay, that's right there. Next to the USB.
That's it, you've got no problem with that.
No problem.
But what we're going to do now
Mm.
is have a look inside.
Okay, you're turning the, oh,
Okay.
I thought you could turn the screen around for me.
Oh yeah, of course. These, just untwist those. There's one.
Anywhere?
No, they've got to unscrew. Now these have a mechanical lock on them. You've got to go through the BIOS and unlock them.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have a lock at the moment. Then you can just pull the case backwards. That's it.
Okay. And what's that?
Yeah, it's just hooked on.
Okay.
Okay.
So I turn the power off again.
What?
Okay, no, that's just a question.
You should turn the power off this.
Yeah. Good nice.
Always do that.
Yeah, I thought so.
Just lock it out. Now, here we go. The guts of the machine. Now this is
Yeah.
We've just got to wait for it to go across in problems.
Okay, that would be, oh, go on, yeah.
Right, these are compact, so they tend to be a little bit non-standard.
Balloon the board start
It's looking fairly well familiar.
What tends to be different is the motherboard itself is laid out differently. That's the video card and the
Goes
AGP.
on? Yeah.
Now, you know the difference between the AGP and PCI slots?
Not really, but I'll show you a couple.
The AGP is normally slightly offset. Okay, set further back on the motherboard.
Okay, then it's that way. You go back that
Towards
way.
the front.
Yep.
If you point it on the
No, sure, no, that's right. Whereas these ones are closer to here. Okay, so they're
so you
PCI.
can't mistakenly plug in the video card and the PCI slot. And the slot is actually small. To the left and a bit further back,
These ones?
So you've got to pull the power out of the battery.
away from us.
Okay, oh yeah, yeah. Just
Okay,
now.
there's your memory.
Memory, yes, yeah, recognise that.
Okay, the big fan sitting behind that.
processor.
Yep.
What's the best way to pull them off? Pull them
We'll
off.
actually do some of the old machines. This is just an export.
There.
That's just a heatsink for the
Okay, fan, yeah.
heatsink. The heatsink for the just a heatsink.
Heatsink, yeah.
Everything that's ripped over at the front left-hand side. We've got the drive chassis. Now these have a double thing on them. That small rectangle there. If you
I can't see a problem
allow
with
you
that.
to
I can get
pull
another
the drives
picture
out.
of it, but I've got some
So
All of them, or?
yeah.
I've got some scripts and stuff to make it talk. And I want to see how well those scripts
Yeah,
work.
You actually push that down.
I've got installed
Oh, okay.
at work.
Okay, so
There's
hold
not,
that.
it's just this is a long-term thing I was looking at doing, so I'm
Just
just
for a
familiar
whole-
with ducts with windows and.
Yeah, sure.
I'll push that down in.
I don't think I've ever actually
Yes, that's right.
seen anybody using duct spec doors.
I've got the, I've got the version.
Oh, they push out for this one's what I think mine is, you know.
I think you call it on the front leg. But anyway, that's kind of the,
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, it is,
So
it
when
is
you
just
go
a hard
back
drive,
on
yeah.
the provider,
when you buy,
That's funny, that whole.
Yeah, no, that's probably size.
so when you buy
That makes sense, yeah.
like
Like
compact
this.
H3,
Also help us.
So you don't have to stuff around with all these bloody little screws that you have to
That's
try and get there.
I've got
Oh, really?
a soundproof switch, very.
interesting.
The energy
So-
switch is very.
No, no,
no, that's just the alarm. If you want to take that,
The Winamps.
so they send a message to the network administrator.
Someone's trying to break
Someone's
something.
broken it from the channel. Yeah, if you go to the back, in the middle, that thing,
Have you ever seen
Yeah,
strip
yeah.
cable?
that's an uplifting little thing. You can lock that with wire.
They come with
wires.
doors,
Oh,
And
but you've got to edit, you
It
take
stops you
what we've got in,
from taking down the
change
machine
the
transfer.
settings in the.
Oh, okay, so that's,
So
that would shoot
Alright.
into,
With a password.
what's the side?
It's way over here.
That would shoot into,
There.
oh yeah, yep, I saw that, that little
one
one,
is like the burnt
just
ones.
on there, shoot into the,
Some people can't easily get into it.
cheers, yeah.
I think he's been using cable. I'm not sure he's been using
Power supplies over in the other corner. We will do machines, this is just a little more.
Yeah, no problems, mate, that's why, yeah. So I have been fortunate enough to a few machines, not
So
many,
you have all
very,
three.
Very good idea.
I didn't believe
that's the USB, I gather.
Very good idea.
Technically in the background, so
Yeah,
And that's a little extension
one
point that's
doesn't
on
run
running.
out of time.
Trying to see.
Just below your right hand. That's it. There's two extra slots there.
oh yeah,
That's just an extendable, so you
But
can
yeah,
fix it on.
David,
Oh, okay.
myself had to use it as
to the
well.
machine if you had to.
Okay.
No problems.
There are JavaScripts in
Thank
3.7 and up.
Anything else?
No, I think that'll do it for the familiarisation anyway.
So
that's
my-
my
Right,
But,
I've got a copy of
Who else would like to have a feel around inside one of these machines?
Have you had a look, Scott?
Not the Comcast, I mean, I haven't
A
go.
little bit different. They've got some quick releasing in there. Very neat, tidy.
they don't chop your fingers to shreds.
No, the edges are folded over.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to those cases where you'd rip the slot brackets
go around
out
the
and the
other side.
steel and split?
Sorry?
Yeah, whatever happened to those really good old cases where you'd rip the slot brackets out and all the steel would splinter off and you could like poke yourself in the fingers with these steel splinters and